Hey everyone, I have been asked to do a demonstration of VoiceView on the Amazon Echo devices, so that's what I'm going to do. Before I get started, I hope the quality won't be too bad. I have to record this with my microphone, so I've got the Echo Show off to my left and the microphone right in front of me, and I've got the microphone pointed at the Echo. The reason I'm doing it this way is because I'm using the original Echo Show from 2017, which doesn't have any kind of line input or plugs that you can plug external devices into, so I can't hook this up to the mixer. And I also haven't found a way to pair it to any sort of Bluetooth device. It seems to be really picky as to what it will pair to. We do have an Echo Show 5, but that's out in the living room, and I would use that, but my sister would have a meltdown. Yeah, she has her own list of issues, but this is the device that I'm going to be demonstrating this on, is the Echo Show, the original one that came out. So VoiceView should work pretty much the same on all of these devices. So if you have an Echo Show 5, excuse me, an Echo Show 8, an Echo Show 10, the Echo Spot, it should work pretty much the same. And because all these devices are based off of Android, a lot of the touchscreen gestures should be pretty easy.
63 degrees, cloudy, do not disturb is on.
And there you go, you hear it talking as it refreshed the screen or something like that. But all the gestures are pretty much consistent. They did try to model this after They did try to model this after iOS. So if you know the gestures to control VoiceOver on your iPhone, your iPad, or your Mac with the trackpad, this should be pretty easy to pick up for you. So let's go ahead and get into this. Right now, I believe the Echo is at the home screen. So if I touch the screen here.
8:39, 63 degrees, cloudy, Wednesday, December 8th.
So that's the time. It gave me the time, the date, the weather, things like that. If I do a one finger swipe to the right.
8:40 a.m. Popular on Alexa. Alexa, play music by Journey.
And I should say now, when maybe I should have said this before.
Privacy mode enabled.
You will want to mute your devices or wear headphones while you listen to this. I hit the button on the top of the Echo on the left side, which turns off the microphone and the cameras. So that way, if it does say things like that, it won't go off.
Music. 63 degrees, Wednesday, 8:4. Can't decide what to eat? Alexa can help. Try Alexa. What should I eat?
Let me turn this down a little bit, actually.
To activate.
I'm going to turn it down a little bit.
Try.
Well,
63 degrees, Wednesday, December 8th.
Yeah, so basically there's a bunch of things that are on the home screen. It reads most of them.
NBA. Try Alexa. Play the Houston Rockets highlights.
So you got things for sports. Keep going here.
Wednesday, 63 degrees.
Yeah.
Cloudy.
So the problem with this, as you can tell, it refreshes the screen constantly and you lose your focus. This is not really the best experience, I find. Let's try touching the screen.
63 degrees. When 8:40. Video. Watch videos on TikTok. TikTok. Try Alexa. Open TikTok.
Of course you can watch TikTok on the Echo Show. I don't know why I didn't think of that. If you want to rot your brain, you can watch TikTok. I don't think it's accessible with VoiceView. It's definitely not accessible with VoiceOver on iOS. And considering this is Android-based, yeah, I don't think it would work too well. You can watch videos, though. This does have a web browser. So if I say
Privacy mode disabled.
Alexa, open Silk.
Here is Silk.
And if I touch the screen,
Amazon. Images, videos, link, maps, link, news, link.
it just says link. You know, I'm not terribly impressed with this. You can web browse, and it does work. I think not having a keyboard is a significant issue with this device. So when you pop up the keyboard, like let's go.
Privacy mode disabled.
Alexa, open YouTube.
Here is YouTube.
So that's going to load up the YouTube web page here. And let's see here.
Library. All tab. Dolls tab. Children's music tab. Gaming tab. Children's music.
Let's just
Children's music tab selected.
highlight something random here.
Library tab.
And I'll touch something on the screen.
Explore. Home. Account. Search YouTube. Account. Button. Home.
I don't think I'm signed into YouTube.
Gaming. Like cat. Candy. Eating. Tab. Cats. Tab. Music. Tab. Baking. Tab. Sci-fi films. Tab. History. Tab. Puppies. Tab. Woodworking. Camping. Universe. Tools. Recently. Go to channel. Humpty Dumpty and at Cocomelon. Nursery rhymes, baby songs, vertical bar, nursery rhymes for kids, vertical bar, Moonbug Kids. Link.
So here's something harmless. Let's double tap on this, and it might begin playing automatically. Maybe.
Unable to play media.
Sorry about the chair.
Video.
Oh, and now it tells me it can't play it. Why can't you play it? Oh, no, there we go.
Search YouTube. Button.
I think it's an ad.
Account.
And
Menu pop-up button.
And what you'll notice is when VoiceView is talking, it pauses your media. So let's turn up the volume a little bit. That's an ad. I could probably find the button to skip it if I really wanted to. Alright, so now it's playing. It's playing content on YouTube. I'm not sure if that was an ad or... Let's see, what's this? Anyway.
Pound kids stop. Pound little. Pound move. Pound. Try YouTube Kids. Heading 3. Heading.
So I think you get the idea. Alexa, go home. Let's close out of that before my brain turns to mush. Alexa, go to home screen. Let me turn the volume down a little bit.
Video. Watch videos on TikTok.
Let's not watch videos on TikTok, shall we?
Recently played.
So that shows things that I've recently played. So yeah, I mean, you can use the web browser. I believe there's a way to change element types that you navigate by. If I swipe up and then down.
Element. Sentence. Word. Character. Element. Sentence.
Right, so you can swipe up or down to move in one direction or down then up. Oop.
Element.
Yeah, let's stay on element. Let's actually show you the VoiceView tutorial. So if you do a 3-finger flick down from the top of the screen.
Settings. Settings. Button. Do not disturb. Do not disturb. Toggle button. Checked. Brightness. Brightness. Button.
So this is like the quick settings area. If you know how Android works, this is basically that.
Notifications. Notifications button.
You can look at your notifications.
Bright.
Let's
Do not
go
disturb.
back to settings and double tap.
847. Settings. Back button. Settings. Bluetooth. Network. Bluetooth. No network. Display and Bluetooth. No connected device. Network. Get off me Wi-Fi.
That's the Wi-Fi network.
Display and brightness. Clock and photo display. Home content. Sounds. Amazon Kids. Do not disturb. Camera. Communication. Device options. Restrict access. Calendar and calendar and email. Alexa preferences. Things to try. Help. Accessibility. Accessibility. Vision. Head. VoiceView. Screen reader. Heading.
So let's go into VoiceView settings. There are a bunch of things in here, but I mainly want to show you the VoiceView options.
Screen magnifier is off.
Yeah, there's a magnifier.
Heading.
You can invert the colors. There's a bunch of stuff.
Heading. VoiceView screen reader.
Double tap here.
VoiceView screen reader. VoiceView is on. To disable, select this option, then double tap anywhere on the screen. Heading. Reading speed 1x. Normal. Heading.
So you can double tap on these.
VoiceView is on. To disable, select this option, then VoiceView. The action you are attempting will result in VoiceView being turned off. Cancel button. Continue button. VoiceView exiting.
Right, so now it's off, which brings me to a good point to show you how to turn it on. When you first get this, it's possible just to configure it independently. You plug it into the wall, wait for it to boot up, and it will, I think, when it starts talking to you, you can hold 2 fingers on the screen to turn on VoiceView, or you may have to hold down the mute button until it pops up the power menu like this. All right, so I heard that tone. Now I'm gonna put 2 fingers on the screen.
Keep holding down 2 fingers to enable VoiceView. VoiceView ready. VoiceView screen reader. VoiceView is on. To disable, select this option, then double tap anywhere on the screen. Heading.
So now it's back on.
Double
now
tap to activate.
The nice thing too is once this is set up, you can literally walk up to any of these devices and say, Alexa, turn off VoiceView.
Sorry, I don't know that.
Alexa, turn on VoiceView. Alexa, turn off VoiceView.
VoiceView exiting.
Alexa, turn on VoiceView.
VoiceView ready. VoiceView screen reader. VoiceView is on. To disable.
Right.
Reading speed 1x. Normal. Heading.
You can change the reading speed.
Double tap. Reading speed 1x. 1x. Normal.
So you've got
dot 66x. Slowest. Checkbox. Heading. Not dot 8x. Checkbox. 1x. Normal. 1.25x. 1.5x. Check. 1.75x. Check. 2x. Checkbox. 2.5x. Checkbox. 3x. Checkbox. 4x. Fastest. Checkbox.
So if you want it to go really fast,
VoiceView screen reader. Reading speed 1x. Normal. Heading.
so you can make it go really
Double
fast.
tap to activate.
It gives you hints, of course.
Verbosity. Heading. Speech volume. Match device volume. Heading.
Speech volume and sound volume, you can change these here. If you know about Android, you'll know that you can have it match the volume of your device, so you can turn it down. That way it's quieter.
Sounds volume. Match device volume. Heading.
Same for the sounds.
Key echo. None. Heading.
Key echo, this is what you get when you're typing on the keyboard.
Key echo. Character. None. Checkbox. Heading. Checked. Characters. Checkbox. Heading. Not checked. Words. Checkbox. Heading. Not checked. Characters and words. Checkbox. Heading. Not checked. Cancel. Button. VoiceView screen reader. Key echo. None.
So you've got
Heading.
key echo,
Punctuation level. Some. Heading.
punctuation level.
Punctuation none. Checkbox. Heading. Not checked. Some. Check. Most. All. Cancel. All. Most. Some.
Let's go back to
Voice
some.
view. Screen reader. Identify capital letters. Raise pitch. Heading.
Capital letters.
Identify capital letters. Raise pitch. Checkbox. Say cap. Checkbox. Heading. Not checked. Cancel. Button.
Or you can have it say cap to
Voice
cancel.
view, screen reader, sound, key echo, none, punctuation, voice view tutorial, heading. Please send voice view and accessibility feedback to device-accessibility@amazon.com, heading.
So we'll look at the
Double
tutorial
tap
in
to
just a second. I'm going to go back into verbosity.
Key, sounds, speech, verbosity. Verbosity. Verbosity is the amount of information provided while navigating. Double tap an item to turn it on or off. Reset to default option available at bottom, heading. Details, heading. Speak window and container context is on. The context of current area. For example, the title of the current window is verbosity, heading. Speak role is on. Item types such as button or checkbox, heading. Speak index is off. The location and count of items in current groups such as item 1 of 3, heading.
Yeah, I turned that one
Double
off.
tap to activate.
That gets really annoying really fast.
More, heading. Reset to default. Reset verbosity options to default values, heading.
And you can go more.
Reset to more. Speak index is off. More.
Double tap.
Reset more. Speak index more.
Wait, why isn't it doing it?
Verbosity.
So yeah, that plays when you can't
Verbosity.
go
More.
any further.
Speak index more.
Trying to double tap on more. Nope, not letting me do it.
Reset to more. Speak index. Speak role. Speak detail. Verbosity. Verbosity. Navigate up. Button.
Oh, we'll hit navigate
Voice
up.
view, screen reader. Verbosity. Speech volume. Match device volume. Heading.
Let's go into these volume options just to show you.
Match volume. 70. Match speech volume. Match device volume. Checkbox. Heading. Checked. 75% of device volume. Checkbox. Heading. Not checked. 50% of device volume. 25. Cancel. Button.
So you
Voice
can
view,
do that.
screen reader. Speech volume.
The sounds volume is the same, except I believe it also adds an off option. So if you don't want to hear the clicks, you can turn those off. Let's look at the tutorial, and I think that's where I'll end this, because the rest of this is pretty much just navigating the screens. I don't find VoiceView particularly useful on these devices. I mean, I guess it's nice that it's there and it gives you access to all the major functions. But I think without the ability to type on a keyboard, particularly when you're typing in things, because I found when you pop up places to type, you have to hold your finger on the screen, move it around to find the letter, and then let go to actually type it, and I find that very tedious.
Sounds key echo. Identify. Voice view tutorial. Voice view tutorial. Basic gestures. Learn how to activate an item. Select an item by swiping and explore by touch. Heading.
So these are the lessons.
Text entry. Learn how to enter text. Heading. More gestures. Browse a list of additional gestures. Heading. Learn mode. Try gestures to get familiar with device features. Heading.
Let's go through these.
Learn more text. Basic. Voice view to basic gestures lesson. Welcome to the VoiceView Echo Show tutorial. When VoiceView is turned on, you can touch the screen to learn what's under your finger. After touching an item to select it, double tap anywhere on the screen to activate it. The tutorial is organized into lessons such as basic gestures and text entry. Each lesson has multiple steps. This is the basic gestures lesson. The tutorial navigation buttons exit, previous, and next are always available at the bottom of the screen. You can exit the tutorial at any time using the exit button. To find this tutorial in the future, swipe down with 3 fingers from the top of the screen, select Settings, then Accessibility. then VoiceView tutorial and choose the lesson you would like to start with. To get started, find the next button near the bottom right corner of the screen by dragging your finger across the screen until you hear next button.
So let's do that. And what's nice about this, of course, is it's reading it automatically to me. So I'm going to put my finger towards the bottom of the screen.
Next button. Good. You can double tap anywhere on the screen to activate the selected item. Try double tapping on the screen to continue to the next step of the tutorial.
Yeah, the feedback here is really, really excellent. If you've used TalkBack, you'll know that the TalkBack tutorial on Android
double tap anywhere on the screen to activate the selected item.
is
Try
really...
double tapping on the screen to continue to the next step of the tutorial.
And it's telling me once again, you'll know that the TalkBack tutorial is really good on Android devices, and this is no...
You can double tap anywhere on the screen to activate the selected item. Try double tapping on the screen to continue to the next step of the tutorial.
It's going to keep reminding me, which is really nice because if you don't know what you're doing, it will tell you. But yeah, TalkBack...
You can double tap in.
I'm going to do a 2-finger tap to silence that. TalkBack has a really good tutorial, and as I said, this is no exception.
Anywhere on the screen.
Okay, we're just going to continue here.
Good. To navigate item by item, you can swipe one finger left or right anywhere on the screen. The next screen contains a shopping list. Explore by touch to find one item and then swipe from left to right to move to the next item. Use the next button to move to the screen with the list.
All right, so I'm going to touch the screen.
Next button. Previous. Exit. Basic gestures lesson. Next. Good. Try navigating the list. Ice cream heading. Chocolate heading. Bananas heading. Good. Once an item is selected, double tap to activate it.
So I was just doing a 1-finger flick to the right.
Broccoli heading. Apples
Yuck.
heading.
Broccoli.
Potatoes heading. Broccoli. Good.
That was me choosing it.
Scroll through a list. You can slide 3 fingers along the screen. The next screen contains a shopping list. Try placing 3 fingers on the list and slide your fingers up. If you reach the top of the screen, lift your fingers, place them lower on the list, and continue sliding up. Listen for the distinct list scrolling sounds. Use the next button to move to the screen with the list. Basic gesture. Previous. Next.
All right, so
try scrolling by swiping up or down with 3 fingers.
I'm going to touch the screen.
Potatoes heading.
And we'll do a 3-finger flick
heading.
down. Try up.
Basic gestures lesson. Bread heading. Pasta heading.
Oop, I think I did a 2-finger flick up. Let's try 3.
Good. To move to the next lesson, find the next button, located near the bottom right corner of the screen. Then double tap to activate it.
Yeah, so you can scroll the screen. I don't find that very useful.
Next button.
Let's go next.
Text entry lesson. This lesson gives instructions on how to operate the on-screen keyboard when using VoiceView. Note, there is no keyboard on the screen during the tutorial. To type a letter, drag your finger around the keyboard until you hear the letter you want to type. Then lift your finger. The letter will then be echoed, confirming that it was typed. You will need to use the keyboard to set up your device. To continue, explore with your finger until you locate the next button, then double tap anywhere on the screen.
Yeah, I find that typing method really annoying.
Next button.
And I think you can access this.
Double tap to.
I think you can access this when you first get this and you set it up, but I don't remember because it's been a while since I set this up.
More gestures lesson. Explore this list of gestures and features to learn new ways to increase productivity when using your device. This is the end of the tutorial. Use the Learn button to go to the gesture practice area. When done learning, use a 4-finger double tap to return to this screen. Use the Exit button to leave the tutorial.
Right, so now you can go touch the screen.
2-finger swipe down to read all from 2-finger single tap to pause or resume speech heading. 2-finger swipe down to read all from selected item heading. 2-finger swipe up to read all from first item, heading. 2-finger double tap to start or stop media, heading. Jog wheel to navigate by granularity or modify an incremented control. To use the jog wheel gesture, double tap and hold anywhere on the screen and immediately draw circles clockwise or counterclockwise, heading.
Yeah, that's something that
Double tap
Amazon
to
came up with. A lot of these gestures, as you can tell, are modeled after VoiceOver, but the jog wheel is something that they came up with.
Activate. 1-finger swipe up or down to modify an incremented control or navigate by granularity, heading. 3-finger swipe down from top edge of screen to display quick actions, heading. 3-finger swipe left from right edge of screen to display shortcuts, heading.
Shortcuts.
4-finger single tap upper half of screen to go to first item, heading. 4-finger single tap lower half of screen to go to last item, heading. 4-finger double tap to open or close learn mode, heading. Exit button, previous, learn button. Welcome to learn mode. Use 4-finger double tap to exit learn mode. Try gestures to get familiar with device features.
And this just lets you practice gestures. Let's do a 1-finger flick up.
1-finger swipe up to increase an incremented control or navigate by granularity.
Right, or I can do 1-finger flick down then up.
1-finger swipe down then up using a single motion to cycle down in granularity.
Or if I do 3-finger flick to the left.
3-finger swipe left to scroll right. 3-finger swipe left to scroll right. 3-finger swipe right to scroll left.
And then the jog wheel, if I double tap and hold and then turn, it makes those clicking noises.
Jog wheel to navigate by granularity or modify an incremented control.
So let's do a 4-finger double tap.
4-finger double tap to open or close learn mode. Exiting learn mode now.
Let's see where we're at. Touch the
4-finger
screen.
single 4 exit previous exit.
Exit.
VoiceView tutorial basic gest.
And then I'll do a 2-finger tap to make it quit talking to me. Let's try that jog wheel again.
Text entry. Learn how to.
Oops, not working.
T-X-T space E space T-X-E-T period.
Yeah, so if you swipe or if you double tap and move clockwise in a circle, it moves forward by the selected control type. And if you double tap and draw a counterclockwise circle, it moves backwards. I guess that's kind of useful. It's kind of weird, but you can use that instead of the 1-finger flick up and down if you want to. Alexa, go to home screen. Let's touch the screen here.
9:05.
All right, so
63 degrees.
there's the time.
Cloudy.
Let me try a
Recently
3-finger
played.
flick left.
Shortcuts.
Shortcuts. Let's see what's here.
Recently played. Deck the halls. Recently. Alarms. Show me my timers. What's the weather? Play fast music. Play videos.
So, okay, I guess that just
Double
lets
tap to
you
activate.
get to a quick list of things that you can do. Anyway, I think that gives you a good idea of how VoiceView works. So I mean, it's usable. I wish you could use a keyboard with this, but it doesn't look like it. You might be able to on other Echo Show devices, but it doesn't seem to work on this one. I'm gonna have to try with the Echo Show 5 once I can get it.
Shortcuts dismissed.
Oh, and it tells me that it dismissed it after a while of not doing anything. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get access to the Echo Show 5 at some point and just mess with it. But yeah, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you have any questions, comments, anything like that, you want to get in contact with me, let me know in the comments, or of course you can email me.
63 degrees.
And there goes the
Do
screen
not disturb is on.
as it refreshes itself. You can email me as well. Christopher.j.wright, the number 4 at gmail.com. That's TOPHER period J period WRIGHT, the number 4, at gmail.com. So that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys enjoy this. Take care.